and still a smartass.
See, the thing is, he's not trying to be a smartass. He's literal. That's the thing. Simon isn't a smartass. He is literal because he is naive as shit. That man just wants friends.
Petra, what did you text him or did you call?
Just call. Yes.
Yes, hello.
Yes, Simon. How have you been doing? I haven't heard from you since the incident. Where exactly are you right now?
I'm at Cassie's right now.
Oh. Yeah, you know what? We'll be right over, actually. I think we've seen Cassie since the whole kerfluffle.
Yeah, she's busy.
Well, let's go.
Yes, and I trust the whole issue with what's her name? It has been resolved.
Yeah, she's in the basement.
In the basement.
Yeah, in the Cassie's basement.
Cassie's basement.
Yes.
Not the castle's basement, but Cassie's basement now.
Yeah, I think she's doing a craft right now.
Sorry, which?
You can hear him call out, and he replies that she is doing paper mache.
What exactly happened in the interim?
I feel like Agnes
okay, you know what? Let's talk when we walk over.
I just want to paint this scene right here. I don't know what Enid is doing in the midst of this phone call, which I feel like is just somehow on speaker because I feel like Petra would be just putting it on speaker for everybody to hear. I don't know. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But even so, even with hearing just Petra's responses, you can just see Agnes just like typing out answers from work on her phone, not even looking and just like looking at Petra as Petra's talking to Simon with the most like, what the fuck?
Enid goes upstairs and comes back from the church kitchen with a gift basket that includes several loaves of garlic bread. So, shall we go?
Oh, gimme.
Out of curiosity, she will wait. We'll have to wait until wait 1 moment. Okay, I have a spare loaf, and she'll hand one over and watch with morbid fascination.
Yeah.
Did you fucking vampire bite the garlic?
Yeah, Agnes is a special vampire, remember.
I do not believe you can. While you can eat that, I'm not sure you can feed off of it.
Agnes, this is garlic bread. It's probably good. You're fine.
Garlic bread.
Yeah, Agnes is a special vampire that's clearly in charge of something important because people keep contacting her. I think
Agnes is just looking at this amusedly. It's like, don't you just love it when your universe just keeps proving you wrong? You know.
Oh no, this was fully a scientific experiment. You really think I would have given her garlic at this point if I thought it would hurt her? I just wanted to see what would happen.
Agnes, you keep getting the same question over and over from somebody
What
who's
is the
just not.
question?
Where's the bathroom?
Who's the questioner? What is the question?
The questioner is someone. What? Hold on. One of the. Sorry, I just heard something in the background that I need to address soon. But it's like an
Children.
assistant to an assistant that is trying to do payroll, and they keep
Okay.
bothering you about it. And like, this is
Payroll.
the wrong time for this because you're doing something else. Yeah, but they're also insistent on getting the answer.
Are they like asking for my hours? Are they asking for hours of somebody that's apparently under me? Like,
No, they messed up entering somewhere and it's not adding up. This is very mundane, annoying.
mundane corporate. Lovely.
While you've got, all this supernatural stuff going on, and they're insisting on getting this solved now. I mean, you can address it later. They're just
Yeah, Agnes will just consistently send back, ask your boss. Your boss should ask them. And then, if I am somewhere in that interim of chain, then it comes to me. For fuck's sake.
Enid, just fire them. Let's go.
I don't know if I'm allowed to fire them.
Well, why not try and find out the fun way?
You get a message, Agnes, that says that the supervisor is not answering and and that's why they're asking you. This person is clearly incompetent.
Yeah, Agnes is just gonna send just take a screenshot of the messages, send it to the supervisor they've probably mentioned, and then be like, yo, cool, we get rid of this one, cause like the fuck. As this is all happening while we're walking to Cassie's from Enid's sanctum.
Too bad. This guy has tenure.
Roll manipulate someone. Is it manipulate someone?
I think so, yeah, which is hilarious because Agnes has -1 to charm. But it's manipulation if I'm just trying to provide proof, like solid factual proof, unedited screenshots.
So technically, I guess like if you're in charge of the agency now,
I don't know if I'm in charge of the agency or if I'm just somewhere higher up than where I used to be. From the sounds of it, I am definitely higher than what I was before. Cambridge Battery bullshit.
So am I still being monitored by you, or
yeah, why don't you just
are we being monitored, or I mean, I guess if we're both supernatural, so it's. So who's monitoring us?
Why don't you just text this peon and tell him he's fired and see what happens? He'll either agree that he's fired or tell you that you don't have the authority to fire him, either which would provide a worthwhile insight. I have definitely been around the church ladies too much, but I still think it's a valid idea.
Yeah, no, Agnes is just gonna text the supervisor and be like, hey, dude, get this one in line, and just leave it at that.
Okay, what did you get for your roll?
That would have been, so that was a 5 on the dice, but because I have a -1 to charm, yeah.
Okay.
Just like, hey, dude, I don't know what the fuck to do here.
So I'm going to say you get a break for a short while, but then you'll start getting more text messages.
So the supervisor isn't even answering to me.
The supervisor answers you and it has more questions.
Can I What would I roll? Enid is taking her frustrations out on everyone else at this point, I think.
Enid is not a supervisor.
Yeah, I know, but that's why I was going to ask, what would it take for me to borrow Agnes's phone?
That's up to Agnes. If Agnes lets you, or if Agnes is, it's Agnes's phone. I'm not going to take.
Agnes has been pretty tight about the phone. Like she rarely lets you guys look at the screen. Like that thing has a thick ass, like not really thick, I guess. But it does have a like one of those privacy protector, like tempered glass screen things where if you're not looking at it directly on, it's completely black. Like Agnes is, because that phone has been literally her lifeline with the agency. She is hella protective of it. No, nobody's just gonna be able to snatch it. But that being said, Agnes will look at like Enid and just go, I understand the need for your getting frustrations out due to the whole timey-wimey bullshit. However, how about we put them on figuring this shit out, and not the weird timey-wimey bullshit of now suddenly I'm just getting annoyed by people because incompetency. It's fine. I can ignore them.
They are harming your ability to function, so it seems perfectly acceptable to me that
we can take care of them after we've taken care of whatever's going on in Cassie's. Because I am more concerned about how we've got two people who are ripping and roaring through the town, now actually put together and like not at each other's throats, and ergo ripping them out.
Have we seen the other person? What's her face?
Ray? No.
Ray.
Yeah, Ray.
But like still, like there's been a sudden switch in Simon's behavior, and that's, considering all of these, and Agnes just again motions to herself. And then that, as they're approaching Cassie's house.
Which is a Victorian house, and it's painted like the rainbow colors that Victorian houses used to be painted.
Mm-hmm.
There
I was thinking we were a Vancouver special.
No. Cassie deserves a colorful house. You kidding me?
There is someone sitting outside of the house. They are tall and very pale with blonde hair, and they're just like sitting in front of the door.
Is that someone we reckon? Wait,
No,
Cassie,
you've
or
never seen this. You've never seen this person before. No, Cassie is dark with dark hair.
Oh, hello.
Agnes will just lean in towards Enid as Petra approaches and greets the new person. If we get this taken care of and they're still bothering me, then I'll let you borrow my phone so you can take out some anger management if you don't find another way.
I am very, very good at being passive aggressive. Also regular aggressive.
Do you seek entry?
Yes. I don't think we've met. So I met at least I tend to know everyone in town these days. Like you are.
I am here protecting Cassie. I'm her spouse. Do you seek entry?
Are here to see. So you're here protecting her, but you let Simon in?
Yes. It is her choice.
Tell her Mrs. Green, Petra, and Agnes are here.
They send a text message, and a moment later they get up and they open the door. You may enter.
Enid kind of huffs and goes in.
I was heading in.
And Agnes just like does just does that little shit salute and walks in to the doorman.
Are they an agency? Are they from an agency?
You wouldn't know this person is not. You wouldn't
No,
know
this
this
ain't.
person
Oh
is
no,
not
they're not
agency.
agency. They're not agency. That's not an agency salute. There's a
No,
difference.
no, they close the door and they're clearly guarding the door.
Okay,
Well,
but you
I
still don't know
already
who
don't.
they are.
I already don't like this.
Inside is decorated very also colorfully, and there is if you do walk into the living room, you do see Cassie just laying down on the couch.
Oh. Hello, Cassie.
Hello.
It's actually somewhat somewhat jarring. It's like them being the one visiting this time rather than you visiting us.
I'm glad you're visiting. I really wanted you to come by. I can. Do you want something to eat or drink?
Who's that outside?
Oh, that is. She says a name that's unpronounceable. Like, it's clearly in another language that's not a normal Earth language.
Mhm.
When how long has she been in town? Like, it's actually when did you hire her?
I didn't hire her.
You just
It's
showed
just
up?
I don't I don't really know as long as I had the house.
Hmm.
Don't know if we can. Are you sure we can trust all these people?
Anyways, where's
Yes.
Simon and Ray?
Um, Simon is doing some chores and Ray is in the basement doing a craft. Do you need I'll get Simon to bring you out some drinks and some cookies.
She. I think at this point, when she hears that Ray is in the basement, Enid almost faints. I beg your pardon. You know that you are very dear to me, Cassie. And I missed you at church this Sunday.
Yeah, Ray's doing a craft in the basement. And Simon can bring you snacks. They're being very good right now.
Remember last week when their fighting almost killed you?
Yes, they are not fighting. They're not allowed to fight here.
Can I do a quick magic or weird roll?
Yes.
I'd like
Thank
to
you.
where was it?
I'll also make the same sort of
Investigate,
roll.
read a bad
Oh,
situation.
yes. I also want to read a bad situation because I don't like it.
I want to figure out. Yeah.
Except I will be rolling plus cool.
That's a 9 total.
Okay.
That's an 8.
10 total for me on read a bad situation. We'll pull up the question.
Okay, yes, please.
My question.
Mine's just weird.
I'd like to know are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
person outside seems like they could be dangerous. Cassie's being weirder than normal right now, possibly. But we'll see what the other questions are.
I
Okay. Oh,
Enid is just generally trying to read the magic around Cassie and figure
Okay.
out what the
So
fuck.
what's the question?
I used weird for this. Should I still use the read a bad situation
Yes.
questions? Okay.
Yes.
Mm. Mm. Are there? What's the biggest threat? I guess.
The threat to Cassie or just the biggest threat in the house?
Yeah, I don't know. It's she's trying to figure out what the fuck Cassie is doing. So actually, maybe
You know she's doing okay. I can answer that. She is doing something that's keeping
yeah.
everything the way she wants it.
Okay, Cassie, sweetheart.
Did Agnes have something?
yes. I have 3 questions.
Okay.
But I'll hold 2 of them and just ask right now. What's most vulnerable to me?
Um, you could see that. Yeah, you got to figure out what. I mean, Cassie's controlling everything right now, so
Mhm.
just don't get controlled.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
I
it's
think
as Cassie just Cassie's got got unlimited power apparently.
Mhm.
can I? Because I also have 3 questions. Oh, never mind. I only got 1. I'm wrong. Sorry.
Okay.
Shutting up.
S-
Cassie,
yes,
you know that this is not right.
they're being good. They're not fighting. They're
They are not being good. You are being bad.
they're not
But
fighting. They're
you've
doing
got
chores and crafts. They're happy.
Cassie. Even the hellspawn vampire has free will.
He loves to be here. And Simon does come in with like a big plate of cookies and a pitcher of drinks on a little cart.
He is 100% wearing a frilly little apron, isn't he?
You know what? Yeah, why not?
Um,
Um,
I
so
guess.
Simon,
Can
I think
I?
we should perhaps, discuss a few
Yeah.
things.
Can we? I'm gesturing to Agnes and Petra. Can you give us one moment, please, darling?
Yes, you can go into another room if you like. I've got you can go into the game room.
Can I tell if her power ends at the front door?
Um
Like, is she just controlling
yeah,
everything in the house?
right
Yeah.
now, yeah, and I'm going to give you
Uh,
this. You could tell that it's probably taking a lot of energy to do this.
um. Actually, I think I'm sorry. I'm feeling a bit faint-hearted. I need a bit of fresh air. We're just going to step out front for a moment.
Okay.
Petra, Agnes, please.
Yeah,
Once
she's
one
following.
second.
Once we're outside, she goes again. Okay, this is bad. She is using her power to control them, and it is leaving her weak. We need to convince her to stop, but I don't know if I could get through to her.
Well, you were kind of going about it a little ham-fisted and a little kind of, the usual Christian love of doing it completely wrong.
What?
And subtle.
Why? Did I have an accent last week?
No, I was just doing that to mess with you.
Okay. One, why are you Southern? Two, you're even less subtle than I am.
Oh,
Petra.
One,
Are you?
that was just to fuck with you. Two, subtlety doesn't matter. It's more so like you straight up told her, no, you're being bad, which, counterpoint genius, if you want somebody to stop doing something, maybe you don't tell them that they're being bad in composure to them being good.
Just secret costumes double down.
Yeah. Now,
you said you're up front?
Yeah, we're up front.
Not in front of the doorman. Not in front of the doorman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not in front of the door spirit.
We've huddled up.
We're out on the driveway.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're doing like a football huddle.
Yeah, honestly, it would. It tends to cause people to double down.
Very.
Yeah. Personal experience.
Said, I knew. Can we move past this and on to fixing the situation? Pretty please. By all means, continue to lambast my admittedly ill approach if you think that would lead us to a solution. If not, I highly suggest you're.
Well, I was going to have a talk with Sam before you pulled us away, but
if you can convince her to release them, well, for one thing, we can use Cassie's power to restore the book, but not if she's busy doing this. And
I do feel that the best way to do that is to just remove Ray and Simon from the premises.
Yeah, but that's the problem. They won't go lonely.
Yeah.
Even depending on the exertion of control, we don't know if Cassie's keeping them out of their own free will or if they want to stay there, and Cassie's just making them not want to go at each other's throats.
Yeah,
because that takes a lot of energy, and she sounded pretty weak. Secondarily, I really think, I honestly do believe Simon would want to be there, considering how, Simon has been and always will be with Cassie right now, because he thinks that he's marrying her, and is very, very protective of Cassie. Ray, on the other hand, doing paper mache in the basement, that has me a little worried.
Well, there's also the fact that it is mid-afternoon. Wasn't there daylight in the?
Yeah, it's mid-afternoon, but
it's mid-afternoon. You're a special, whatever you are. He is not. He shouldn't be. So I think that she is controlling everything in the house, even whether daylight harms him.
Probably. I don't think Cassie has a really fine tune on her spirit powers.
Exactly.
So she's doing this probably without even actually realizing it. So we gotta also think that through. But what were you trying to say, Petra? Sorry.
Oh. I forgot what I was going to say.
Apologize, Miss Petra. Do you think that we could we hint at what is happening to try and wake her up?
Oh, right. Actually, where is that spouse of Cassie's.
Sitting outside the front door, guarding the door.
Oh, wait, that's
Right.
her spouse?
The spout.
Yeah, that's what Cassie
That is their
said.
spouse. That's Cassie's spouse. Of
That
course.
doesn't
Wait,
seem
wait,
to be how you should treat a spouse.
Where was this development actually?
So
This
this
wasn't part of
happened.
the reset, was it?
Yes, it actually was part of the reset because remember, the Cassie we encountered after our Cassie got dematerialized after you tore out the. I'm getting into that stuff. This is what happens when I pull an accent just to try and fuck with Enid. It's coming back like a bag plague. Anyways, so what happened was with the whole you ripping out the page thing. I hate to like hammer it into the ground like we're beating a dead horse, but this is the linchpin here. Our Cassie, as we knew her, didn't exist. Like stopped existing, right? And then we were brought into a different reality, crossed over into Race's house, which, by the way, really weird to do that when we were in Louisiana at the time.
Right.
And the good old bayou, and we might have not been in the bayou at that very second. That house could have been somewhere else in that point in time. Timey-wimey bullshit happening aside for that part, I ran into, and you all saw later when we all were meeting up and talking about what to do with the book before I became this, there was a version of my uncle and a version of Cassie who's an agent who was married and had a house here in town, who was not the embodiment of the season's spring. So, when we fixed the book, and somehow, I'm pretty sure using me as the Eldritch Battery probably was half the reason why this happened. I don't know, this is me now spitballing pure conjecture on already incomprehensible and unscientifically and even supernaturally inexplicable mess. Yeah, I think that bit melded in. Much like how I became Vampire Agnes from the 90s, and suddenly Cassie's house was here. Because Cassie didn't have a house here, remember. She was bouncing between your lair, the church, the farm, and Simon's castle. Well, Petra's castle. The castle.
Actually, what? What's the state? What's the state of the farm now? Actually, Petra looks in that direction.
I assume we would have checked it out at some point.
Yeah, the farm is actually pretty functional right now.
Living animals and everything?
Yeah.
So yeah. We fixed it, but the world had to make sense. Remake sense of things, even when we put that page back for whatever reason. So that's my theory. Don't test me on it, please.
That being an entity of such power as she is, she has an exceptionally strong will. And so when the universe was a little bit in flux, she fixed it. The problem is magically speaking, it's elastic. It will try and stretch back and snap back into the shape that it is most accustomed to. So she has to constantly exert power to keep things, I suspect. Can we figure out if any of our conjectures are correct?
Yes. Investigate a mystery.
I'm giving myself points and sharp. But that's a 9.
Okay. That's one question, correct?
Yep. So
Which one fits best?
What happened here, I believe.
Cassie is exerting her power to make sure those two are not fighting and to keep her house, the super cheerful place that it is.
Also, with the sunlight?
Well, Simon's inside, so the sun's not
Okay.
hitting him.
I mean, I was thinking that since the sunlight was coming through windows, but the glasses.
Curtains.
Okay. So, if we can convince Cassie, yeah, I think that's it. She is at least using her power to keep her house the way she wants it. Right now, I believe she only has the power over her house. But it is draining her. So if we can somehow quarantine the two combatants, we can at least reduce the strain on her and she can release that. And maybe then we'll be able to talk more to her.
As I said, like it would be good to just remove those two from the premises. That might be better. That might help.
Unfortunately, removing Simon from the premises currently would be a little hot.
It depends.
If we ask
he's very easily manipulable when it comes to Cassie.
No, I meant literally hot. He would burst into flames.
Also,
And
Cassie has a basement. Ergo,
Yes.
we can just ask the tunnels real nicely. Just ask the tunnels real nicely.
Yeah, I doubt
and then we can shut Simon into the tunnels. Ergo, a tunnel that is leading directly to the castle basement. That way we can get Simon out without having him.
Yeah, I do agree with you, Petra. That would be lovely, but I don't think Cassie would let us. And considering that she came back from non-existence with extra power. Wait, did her temporarily not existing fulfill some of the requirements of the prophecy?
No. She has to not exist and reform into an entire actual spirit.
Okay.
So like how would happen? So what's happened? Oh, sorry, Petra.
Because before her not existing meant also spring not existing. So the entire concept of spring not existing at all. So
I mean, who can really tell in Louisiana?
See, that's the thing. Again, we were also inside that house. We didn't even step outside to see if that house had also moved. Anyways, case in point aside, also, it is exactly what has happened to Keffy. Keffy is no longer the spirit of lost things as we know them. They became what the before. God, spirits are so fucking weird to deal with.
You're telling me. And she crosses herself.
Metaphysics tend to be like that, yes.
Yeah, metaphysical shit is
Lord
bullshit.
Almighty.
Yeah,
sorry.
there are names for almost just about anything.
And anyway, so
okay,
yes,
so I'm gonna interrupt you all. Read a bad situation.
Alright.
Oh, I'm sure this is for no particular reason, right?
That's a 10.
Oh fuck.
8.
So you get another experience, Kaylee. For those who actually rolled something that wasn't a 3. You see, I know there's usually a question, but I'm whatever. This is my game. I can do what I want. Um,
Yes.
you see the spouse has I would say it's a flaming sword, and they're fighting off 2 anomaly eaters.
You can see that
One of them
Enid
is
comes.
clearly they have one of them handled pretty well.
Enid comes terribly close to blaspheming. Oh,
Yeah, the flaming sword seems really effective.
fiddlesticks!
Yeah,
and
also
she's
we gotta do it there.
Enid, is that the?
I am not going to investigate the theological ramifications right now. Let us please destroy these entities. And she's gonna pull out her shotgun.
So you're not going to pay attention to, you know what? We're not going to pay attention to the wings that you see.
Nope.
Damn, our girl got no. Damn.
No, actually,
No.
when she sees
I think
wings-
Petra's a little bit more. Her attention was a bit more on the excessive number of eyes.
I thought archangels don't have an excessive number of eyes.
The seraphim. It's a throne.
Was it an archangel?
They still appear like a winged humanoid, like a cherubim.
Well, you said that you weren't paying attention.
Archangels are different.
Or yeah,
there
like
is a difference.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry,
okay,
not
it goes seraphim, cherubim, throne, and then there's like 12 orders of angels.
There's 12 orders of angels, but archangel also is a complete difference. Because usually when we hear flaming sword equals archangel. Anyways, Agnes is just going to straight up. But that's but not okay. The 12 levels of angels, that's Catholicism bullshit. We put that on the shelf right now. Okay, we are going into the actual subset right there. All right.
This is just an archangel.
Hi, roleplay fans.
Definitely an archangel.
It's being suspended for a hour-long discussion on theology of angels.
Yeah, and I am shelving that so we don't go into it. Anyways, Agnes is just gonna look and like do a little bit of a low whistle and go, "Damn, our girl bagged herself an archangel. Lucky."
Lucky they don't have genitalia. Yeah, no, I think.
And they have a mouth, don't they?
Okay, that is entirely too blasphemous.
And hands. Yeah, well, I'm pagan scum, also a vampire, so even.
Can
Nephilim were a thing.
Can you please concentrate on fighting and not make me exercise you? Thank you.
That's fine. We have enough exercise already.
I thought Enid was in denial about it being an angel.
I think when she sees the wings, like the flaming sword, and then when she sees the wings, and and then at that point she's fully Lord's Prayer.
Anyways,
so there is an anomaly eater that's not being defeated by the angel that you probably should do something about if you want to. I'm not going to force you to.
Yeah, I think
Agnes,
Petra is just gonna petrify it.
Oh, okay. Agnes will like look at Petra, see what Petra's gonna do, and then just like sticks both fingers in her mouth and just does the loudest, like she's calling a horse whistle, to grab the anomaly eater's attention because hey, look at that big new snap right here, bitch.
Okay, you're able to get the attention. Petra, are you gonna roll and kick some ass?
Yeah, I guess I use magic.
Okay, or use magic. Yeah. Yeah, use magic.
Okay, the dice got caught there. Let's see. That's a 7.
Okay. So with a 7, I believe there's an effect that let me just pull up my thing. But you are able to harm it. Yeah, 7 to 9. It work if so. Your effect is to petrify it, correct?
Yep.
So you get this horrible statue of an anomaly eater, but there's a glitch, and let me look at the glitches.
Is it clipping on the ground?
Um,
Or like
yeah,
half, like the front half got petrified, but the back half isn't. So it's just kicking its legs. And the legs are like glitching out, like like that one meme that's using the Stephanie this Estefan Mambo. Ah, shit, I forgot.
okay, so this is what
What, the
happens.
get down meme or
No, not the Get Down, but it could also look like the Get Down. Hold on, I will look it up so I don't derail.
Okay, so what happens is you do get the statue, but you get the Archangel's attention, who now is looking because you see them like defeat theirs with their sword, and then they're turning to Petra, and it's like, "What are you? What are you doing here?"
I mean, guess we were just in the building just earlier. She just temporarily puts her sunglasses back on.
You were granted entry, but you are dangerous.
I have my glasses on. And they're very secure, and they're very securely on. Yeah, there's even those. Actually, what are those still called? Like strings, little strings you put on the glasses.
Eyeglass holders, Petra.
Yeah, there's even eyeglass
holders.
holders.
Yeah, they're holding the sword up to you, Petra, because they see you as a threat now.
And
I beg,
tries to reach out to touch the sword, remembers it's on fire, and it's just like,
I beg your forgiveness, Holy One. But Petra would never do any harm to Cassie. Before your entry into this reality, we were her chief protectors.
Yes. Please, lower that point, a little bit further, below the neck.
Also, Cassie is very well aware of what Enid can, or not Enid, also what Enid can do, yes, but what Petra can do. So,
Right.
Cassie is very aware of the threat, so to speak.
Right, and that's one. I mean, she regularly, patronizes my place. She points the petrified scroll on the garden
Petra,
more than.
Yeah, and she likes when Petra turns into.
Yeah, actually, not on the garden, just on the staircase. Staircase, the top of that staircase, so little holder right there. Yeah, like that.
So one of you roll manipulate someone. I know you're being honest.
Not me. I'm not me. I have the -1 to charm.
I'm also -1.
Petra, it's your roll.
Okay.
But can I
let's
help
see.
someone? Please note that she is still averting her eyes, but Kaylee
I guess
needs to.
can I use the natural appeal for this?
You would use what?
A natural appeal.
Yes.
Yes. Do-do-do.
And how would you help with that, Enid?
Well, like she said,
What's an 8?
she's using blandishments and and logic. Like she will say, "Yes, Holy One, we are all three of us dangerous, but the threats against the Chosen One are great. So we are dangerous on her behalf."
Okay. So you need to roll plus cool.
Okay. Why does this keep scrolling? Oh, balls.
What did you get?
Total of 3.
Okay, so no, you don't manage to help out.
Double ones.
I mean, Petra got an 8, so
Yeah. So they'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now to show that you mean it. If you ask too much, they'll tell you what, if anything, it will take for them to do it. So they're going to ask you to swear protection.
Oh, it's like um, I swear on um. So Diana was the yeah. I swear on Diana's the name that I will not. Well, uh, well, I'll do my best to protect. Well, I serve my role as protector. Cassie.
Okay, they lower their sword, and I'm going to say they just take their seat again and just look like the wings are concealed again, the sword's concealed.
Like I say, haven't invoked her in ages now.
you just invoked the Roman version of Artemis, you know?
Wait, is that
Yeah,
that's Diana?
you
Okay,
said
yeah,
Diana.
okay, this is out of character thing, but well,
It's still the same version of the god and protector of women. Anyways, Agnes is just
Yeah.
gonna stroll back in like she ain't did shit.
out of character. I think I was thinking Minerva.
Minerva, and that's
yeah,
but Minerva
and then
is
just
also the Roman, because that's
yes,
Athena's Roman ID.
yes. It's almost like Petra's like trying to get around something here.
Trying to get around calling out the Greek gods.
Yes.
It's okay, they're dead.
Yeah.
All gods are dead.
Yes, but names still have power.
So you go back in. All of you go back inside.
I think Enid is going to hesitate. I beg your indulgence, Holy One. If I may have a moment of your time.
Yes.
Can you help us, please? You know that right now she is controlling things inside the house.
Yes.
It is a drain on her, and I believe a perversion of her power, where it denies those their free will. I worry about the strain it will put on her. And I ask, will you help convince her to release them?
You've known her for a while, correct?
Yes, Holy One.
My name is, and they say that unpronounceable name, like expecting you to pronounce it.
I beg.
Is there a shortened
I
version?
thank you. I thank you for the honor, Holy One. But I do not believe my vocal cords can speak, can produce such a holy sound.
I do believe that perhaps like 2 out of 3 of us it might actually cause us to spontaneously combust.
Right, but you know her,
That's,
and you know how stubborn she can be.
oh
Yes.
yes, very.
And this
Yes,
is
Holy
what's-
One.
I'm very glad that we're on the same page on that.
But we also know that if you are her spouse, that she will respect and listen to you, and we could use your aid. Because of her stubbornness, every bit of aid matters in this endeavor.
Okay, yeah, it's done. Basically, you have a +1 for this, for any rolls to convincing.
With any of us.
Yes.
Okay. Also, and I beg your indulgence again, Holy One, and I know that I have no right to ask, but I assume you are aware of the Great Book.
Yes.
Gracious One, I seek to repair it, but I, a lowly mortal, have not the power.
I cannot allow that.
You cannot allow the book to be repaired?
No, because it will harm Cassie.
Would you happen to know of a way to repair it without making use of Cassie?
She's already weak, and you want to use that power to restore this book.
Truly,
Is
Holy
there other
One,
powers to
Immediately.
use?
I was
one might
hoping to
use?
draw on your power. I'm sorry, forgive me, please. I know that this is an impetuous request.
Finding the original pieces might also work.
You can find the ones that are still in existence. Yeah, you can use some of my power. You can use some of, and they point to Agnes.
If she is
That
willing, Holy One, yes.
that one has um that one is just bits of different universes woven together, different timelines, complete anomaly. You are too.
Okay.
It looks at you, Petra.
Yes, I suppose so.
Yeah, avoid the backyard.
The what?
The backyard. The one that's behind the house.
Oh,
Is that for all three of us, Holy One?
No, Petra.
avoid the backyard. What's in the backyard?
Just avoid it.
Just Petra might just have lean, like
I need to
maybe
get back to
the left.
I need to get back to guarding the door. I need to protect her.
We thank you for
The
your
most
wisdom and
the
your
most
aid.
NPC response. The most NPC end to a statement.
Well, like Petrus is kind of leaning like to the right, just when we like, see there's what you can glean from over the fence, from the backyard, from where they are.
I will go look, Miss Petra. I'll go look if you can work on convincing Cassie. You can see that she is very shaken. I can go look at it if you can convince Cassie to let them go.
Sure.
If that would work for you.
Also out of character. What's behind the gate? Did we ever discuss that?
No,
because we
hadn't gotten a chance to. No, we were just rolling through.
Well, I think that's going to maybe something she has to talk with Simon about.
Yeah. So, okay,
Yes.
what are y'all doing?
Petra's heading back in, and maybe we're having a talk with Simon.
Enid is going to look into the backyard.
Agnes is sitting there for like a brief second, is just wondering. So, and she knows the Archangel isn't going to answer, probably. Enid's like, Agnes is just standing there like, so, somewhere in the anatomical mess that I am, could I have been an avatar of a season?
The Archangel does not answer you.
Yeah, Agnes knew this would happen. It's like
an avatar saying.
So the backyard, you see a gate. There's a tree. There's someone in the tree, and you see a gate with like flowers all around it.
There's someone in the tree?
Yes.
What kind of tree is it? Is it a fucking snake?
No, it's an orange tree. No,
okay.
no, actually.
Look,
man. Super persimmons grow on a tree?
What?
You know, like they never said that the apple. What was it? Was only this? Was only assumed.
Yes, persimmons do grow on trees.
Okay. But I've been using an orange tree everywhere, so you know what? It's an orange tree. But yeah, maybe it was persimmon at one time, but Cassie wanted orange, so it's an orange tree.
Look, someone's in the fucking tree. Get him out.
Yeah, so I can't hear you, Kaylee.
She will look up at the tree and says, "Hail! Who goes there?"
Hey. It's Sunny. Who are you? Well, I had trouble hearing you at first, but so I'm gonna call you Enid.
Do I know who Sunny is?
No.
It sounds so familiar.
Mr. May I ask your name and how to address you?
Sunny.
And do you have pronouns?
No.
I might be with the church, but you know.
I don't want any right now.
What?
I don't want any pronouns right now.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, Summer's not here yet, so you're just stuck with me.
She literally does that. What? Are you related to Summer?
Yeah. So you probably should not go through that gate. Just warning you.
I do beg your pardon.
I can't really follow you there.
Can I, where does the gate lead then?
To a dark place.
Are we talking like the underworld or?
Probably. I don't know. I look like I work here. I'm just saying out. Oh.
I beg your pardon. I am somewhat frazzled and cannot think of a more polite way to phrase this. What are you?
Wow. I'm not even going to answer that. And they just go quiet.
Fine. Can I use magic to try and divine their nature?
Yes. Sorry, I know most NPCs have been very helpful. This one is not.
Except for this one.
Attention, Summer is a dick.
No, this is not Summer.
This isn't Summer. This is Sunny.
Okay.
Completely separate from Summer. A prelude,
Okay.
but
Yeah,
something that
well-
exists in all seasons. Because, the sun.
That's
Yeah.
a 9.
Yeah, this is an embodiment of the sun. Sunny.
Sun is a dick.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the sun! A giant deadly laser!
This explains skin cancer.
Yeah, that burns everything that they can.
Yep. Holy embodiment of the sun. Would you be so kind as to share your business here? For I am a protector of the one within, the Mistress Spring.
Well, right now I am hanging up out in a tree.
For a purpose?
Because I like this tree. Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you or her. Just you're just kind of annoying.
Holy One, I am with the church.
Okay. Your point?
Many tend to find us annoying.
So why are you with the church?
I didn't say that those who found us annoying were generally correct. I'm just
But you
aware of.
are. But so why are you there? What's the point?
Sunny is a rage baiter. Send tweet.
I seek to help preserve the natural order of the universe. And
You
the
do
holy
know what kind
will
of universe you're in right now, right?
I know the current universe is a bit dented.
Okay, that's a nicer way to put it.
No, I do want to be nice. After all, I live here.
Yeah, so
So, yes, do you have a larger purpose besides the tree? Is the sun Floridan? Both the sun and Florida man.
Yes, the sun is Florida man.
That's
why it's the Sunshine State. Duh!
I think the sun is just quiet for a moment and it's like sarcastically replies, "No, I'm just here to be up in this tree. That's the only reason why I'm here."
Told you,
Wow.
rage baiter.
Sarcasm. That's original. I bet you couldn't even tell me if you've seen someone.
Who are you looking for?
She produces the picture of her husband, figuring it's worth a shot. This gentleman?
You're still looking for him? Okay.
What a Yeah, you see even Enid's face for a second. You know, she normally has good composure, but even her face for a second shows what a fucking dick.
Yeah, you're no fun.
Well, you cause cancer.
Okay, and you are like insisting on being part of a religion that like judges people and it's not I don't know what you all are doing with that. It's
Oh yes,
annoying.
like that's again worse than cancer and burning people.
Well, I mean, I'm a the sun is a big ball of gas that must burn to have light.
Explains the smell.
Eh, Yeah, okay, I'm not doing this. And they go quiet again. It gets hotter. Like it was really nicely a perfect temperature. And now it's like,
I apologize. I've been
it's like,
carrying a great deal of stress lately. I try to be an example for my religious brethren rather than giving in to the lower impulses that they have taught me.
you don't have this, you don't have Sunday anymore. It's just, I don't know how to do the conversions. When it's 45 degrees really hot.
Incredibly hot, yes. That
In Celsius, yes, that is incredibly hot.
is
You're talking
How many?
that is like a nice summer's day. It's like 25.
So, like, if
So-
we're talking like 80, they'd probably be in about 20, 29, 30
Yeah.
degrees
No,
Celsius.
it's like 90, 95 degrees.
Oh, yeah, no, that's like 33.
Okay.
Hot, but not like I am at risk of 45 is you're in risk of severe sunstroke.
Okay.
So basically, 45 would be roughly like 110 for us in America.
Mm-hmm.
So it's getting hot pretty quickly. It's like 35.
Well, she'll say her her apology anyway, and head around back front and inside. So to find out what she missed.
Okay, so inside. That is Petra and Agnes inside, correct?
Yeah. Agnes would have headed inside as she was like, so there could have been there's a universe where I am a season. Possibly.
Yeah, and your angel buddy's not answering you.
Yeah, that's why Agnes was musing aloud because she knew the angel would not fucking respond.
Now, is that something that happened while Enid was gone, or is Agnes just still on this?
No, it happened like right as the group split.
Okay.
Okay, Petra?
Yes.
What are you after you say what you're doing, we'll take a short break.
Yeah, I think she was like heading back inside. Probably have a talk with Simon.
Okay. So when we come back from break, we'll find out what Petra says to Simon. We'll find out if the son still hates Enid and if Agnes is as seasoned and what season it would what season would Agnes be?
Oh, those Facebook quizzes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to answer a bunch of silly questions. Okay, are we Hi everybody, welcome back to Spring on Singularity Roleplay. And we are, I believe, actually, you know what? Agnes, your work is bothering you again.
Fantastic. However, I
It's
believe
like
we were.
there's like yeah, you were getting ready to do something, but there's a ton of text messages coming in now. The first
It's
issue plus like somebody hasn't shown up to work and they're asking you about Sheila who's gone missing.
Sheila.
Yeah, you got a lot of
Is
important
Agnes
work
mission?
stuff.
It's
Yep.
Agnes mission control now.
It sure seems like it. Especially for someone who's not in charge of anything and who doesn't want to be in charge of anything.
Pardon me, Miss. Oh wait, I'm still shouting at the
Yeah.
sun, quite literally.
Yeah. Yeah. Agnes
Old
will just
lady
like look at all of this.
shouts at son.
Yeah, old lady yells at son.
She is still young, or
Well, she's it's still a meme. It's still the Simpsons meme.
yeah.
Either way.
Say she's middle aged at most.
Anyway,
Yeah, Agnes. Boss.
Agnes is boss. I get. Wait, I'm the boss.
Oh, you're a supervisor,
I'm the
clearly.
supervisor.
Manager.
You should log
She's
into your like
management.
You know what
employee
you do? You
portal
get
and check your file.
you also get someone who wants to talk to a manager.
Agnes is just like, what the
Surprisingly, not eaten it.
They personally calling you too. It's like that. Hello. I would like to talk to the manager, please.
Yeah, the agency manager. Can I talk to them, please?
Yeah, I got a complaint.
It's someone who's actually a bunch of badgers in a trench coat that thinks Petra is stealing their stick.
Yeah, so you got a lot of work that came in, Agnes, all at once. You okay?
I better hope I'm actually getting actively paid more for this sudden new bullshit.
Yeah, you are.
I think. Yeah. I mean, I think you can control payroll now.
Yes. I don't know.
You are
I
getting
mean,
paid more. There's fair wages are guaranteed in this world.
I know, but it's more so like Agnes definitely knows what her paycheck is like right now, and is trying to suss out exactly where she has been suddenly jumped up in the company pipeline to figure out what her paycheck should be now for all this bullshit.
Yeah, as you're doing that, you just keep getting more work.
The more zeros you add, the more work just that keeps popping up.
I'm just absolutely just like floored. It's just like, all right, I need to. Do I need to fix this? How can I fix this?
Do you want to fix it?
Kind of, yes, actually. Didn't like being this. And if there is a version of me that's actually like the head of this agency, that version can handle all this bullshit. It does not need to be me now. Also,
I mean, if you're the
I'm
head
a
of the
vampire
agency,
that
why
went
are you
missing in the
here?
90s. Exactly. So I
Well, now
don't think
you're a-
that's level right now.
Now you're
if
a
it
corporate
is.
vampire.
Of course I am a corporate vampire. But to be fair, I don't think the agency really is a corporate, but you
No.
know, it's a pain in the ass.
I mean, isn't it a government agency?
Sort of. It's more like how to put the agency. It's a world agency because all world governments work with us because they all have their own particular types of supernaturals, and a lot of supernaturals cross over and go visiting. So, yeah, ergo, we are a worldwide network of agents and the like. And each branches will operate differently according to their country's customs and so on and such forth. But the main goal really is just to make sure that supernatural beings are living relatively well with harmony with the rest of the mortal scape. Albeit unknowingly, but you know, there are some people that will know, and or can know, but you know, it's not like we're shouting from the rooftops, "Hey, there's a vampire in building 4B!" You know? Anyways, aren't you gonna go talk with Simon? Because, like, I can just handle this here and keep an eye on Cass. It's that, or I go down to the basement and talk to Ray.
You're muted. Medi, you're muted.
Your mic no lurky.
Ooh, yeah. No wonder. Yeah. That well, actually trying. When was I muted? Like, it's like I thought I was having conversation with you just earlier too.
Yes,
It's like,
you got muted after I responded with like, now we're just gonna go have a talk with Simon because like I can deal with my work here and keep an eye on Cass, or I go down to the basement to talk to Raisa. Albeit I think the first option might be better than the second because the second I kind of just really want to know how somebody decided to trick the agency into thinking that they were dead.
hmm.
Considering how thorough we get about making sure a supernatural being, especially Fae, who are notoriously hard to kill, is dead. Like, dead.
Yes. Let's go with that. I just need to. I just probably need to just have a talk with Simon regarding the whole living in my castle part. Defacing the mirror, the tapestry. Rewriting the book of life.
No, Simon didn't rewrite the Book of Life. Simon was rewriting
Defacing
the
the book of
prophecy
life.
book.
Yeah.
I don't know if Simon actually got hands on that, because remember, the book that was ripped up to shreds was in Raisa's care, and remember, Raisa and Simon are
Quite.
not right now. So,
But I thought it wasn't the book also like a filled with fan fiction.
Yeah.
no, that was the prophecy book we pulled
Oh,
from
the
the
prophecy
castle under the portrait that was
Right.
hiding yours. The poorly painted over portrait that was
Yeah.
hiding
the
yours.
world
That's
book-
where.
The world book has Simon fanfic in it too.
But that's just because Simon wrote it into existence. So ergo, the World Book had to fit it in there because Simon wrote in one of the prophecy books. But yes, no, it's like, yeah. The majority of it is in the prophecy book.
Yeah.
Yes. And like that, and it's like, and why can't Petra remember any of this?
Because you're not as eldritch as I am. Smile.
Simon didn't write it in.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna say Simon is still has the apron and is arranging the snack cart.
Yeah. Simon,
Hello,
sweetie,
Petra.
dear, I think we should talk.
Yes, I'll need to organize the snack cart while we do so.
Sure, let's do that. Now, what's this about the that whole tapestry in basement?
Oh, right. I had to
And
fix it.
yes, with several layers of paint.
Yes. I'm a pretty good artist, I think.
The tapestry, well, is fabric.
Yeah, I'm pretty I think that was a good creative choice.
And what's this about the prophecy book? I mean, like it's so. I think you have some explaining to do.
Um, oh, you saw my edits?
Yes.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I think I'm gonna go back and change a couple more things. But you see him stop and like get a small paring knife because he has to like cut some berries and stuff for the tray.
And like, just Petra just doing that librarian so look, just without actually revealing her eyes. Like
Did you like the edits?
they're mostly about you, so
Yeah.
not in particular. I've noticed like you've been like you've been repeating the same storyline ad nauseum for I think several decades now. What is up with that?
I just I'm trying to get it right.
And why exactly are you have you been like putting other women in my place in this in the whole thing? Because I think I do believe like you weren't actually even in there in the first place.
Well, I couldn't
So
find you.
and well, now that you found me, it seems you've also been rather content to keep things as they were, like living in my castle.
Well, you weren't using it.
Quite, and I I do believe I have been charging rent for a good couple of centuries now.
Uh, Well, you weren't using it, and I needed to upkeep it, and I wanted to impress Cassie.
And why exactly have you not mentioned any of this to me until ep- never? Because I had to find this out myself.
Yeah, I don't really want to answer that. I have to, but I
Just again,
it's
does that librarian stare, look at him again. Just that sort of like very dangerously close to tilting her sunglasses down.
well, you didn't remember any of it, and I was really trying to be impressive because if you see how I handle it, then you won't
What's this?
be upset.
Petra's like 2 seconds
How
from
many
saying
times?
it's terrified.
And you've been repeating this like for several other Cassies.
Yeah, I keep messing up.
Yes, I've noticed a pattern. You do seem to get rid of them once they reject your advances. We that's you should also discuss that. Um,
Okay,
so,
well,
so I'm
I need to make some drinks, so let me get some glasses and I'll make the drinks up because Cassie wants you all to have fruity drinks.
yes, and yeah, I can handle that. And anyway, yeah, you can't. You're now avoiding this, Simon. Like, I think I should perhaps just go right out and say this, but Cassie is not into men. She is a very,
Okay.
very yes. I think I've tried hinting it very unsubtly as subtly as I could. She is she is very much a fan of the out of character. I just completely forgot that one poet's name.
Sappho.
She's completely. She's a big fan of Sappho. She would
Okay.
probably want to have vacation in Lesbos.
Okay, so that does seem to be true, but I think she still likes me
As a friend.
because she wanted me to come here and
Yes.
I get to stay here. And she also came to my castle because she wanted to.
I think she's that's more of a issue of convenience. But I think she wants you here because otherwise you and Ray would be fighting again.
Well, yeah,
And
because
she does not like that.
Ray doesn't know when to stop. And we
Yes.
broke up a long time ago, and she's still hashing up old things, and she still wants to, be
Was Ray another
this.
Cassie?
No, no, this was
No.
before that.
Yeah, so
A
when
mistake.
actually when did you actually like starting on this whole pattern exactly?
I don't really remember. It was a long time ago. Probably after the breakup with Ray.
Hmm.
She's in
There's
the
also
basement.
yes. Like yeah, Agnes is gonna probably have a talk with her. But here's this thing. You you should not be you should not be staying here for um mostly because like keeping the two like you do realize that the two of you actually being amicable right now is not the normal state of things. Yes.
Yeah, it seems that way, but Cassie wants me here, so I have to be here.
And very much likely that Cassie is magically enforcing this.
That would explain why I keep making these snacks that I can't eat.
Correct. And you know what happens when Cassie exerts her powers? Yes.
What happened?
She gets weaker.
Okay. But she doesn't want me to leave. I don't think I can, even if I didn't want to be here.
You need to tell her that you want to leave.
But I want to stay here with her.
But you staying here with her hurts her.
Okay. I'll have to talk to her. I really like being here, even if I'm just doing the snacks.
You can still, you can still visit. You're still friends. You just you need space.
Okay,
You
Petra.
really need space to think things over your life over.
Well, I don't want to weaken her, so I will
Yes.
talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like and he offers you basically a mini charcuterie board that he's put together.
And she just takes like a piece of meat and this piece to one of her snake her one of mini Petras to just nibble on.
And also offer
Yeah.
you a drink that's like different fruit juices with like a pineapple on the side of the glass.
Mm-hmm. So, anyways, there are tunnels in the underneath. Like you can very easily march your way back to the castle in this way. It's sunny outside.
Yeah, that's really weird. It's always sunny out there.
Yes, I do believe that would also be Cassie's influence.
Will you take care
Also,
of
what
her?
exactly is it? I will. Also, what exactly is it? Is in the backyard? Also, what exact? So the
There's
prophecies were saying
gates.
something about the gates, but what
Yeah,
exactly is
there's some gates back there, but those are also the same gates that are at the castle.
yes, what's behind those gates?
I haven't opened them. I figured you should know that. Did you put them there?
I would have. I'm still trying to remember most things because there's surprisingly a large gap in between I mean in between a lot of things.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Hmm. So yes, so let's go with the current plan right now. You talk. I'll come with you and talk with Cat. You have a talk with Cassie. We
Yes.
listen. Yeah, let Cassie have some rest.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want to harm her. Nothing
Yes.
can harm her.
Also, yes. So is that the same? Is that the same sort of mentality that you had with the other Cassies?
Yes, nothing. Yes, I just
And what happened to
y-
those?
they died.
The voice.
Um.
I didn't do it.
Somehow I have a little bit trouble believing that. Like I'm a little bit skeptical. It seems like there's a repeated pattern going on. You might have to explain this a little bit more.
No, what usually happens is something I can't defeat will hurt her. So this time I have you all, and you've all helped her a few times, like at least 3 or 4.
Yes. Wait, are you putting the blame on Ray on this?
No, if Ray hurts her, I will kill her.
We're gonna need to get the two of you so I can into counseling at some point.
Not at the same counselor. Just out of character, not in the same counselor. For the love of God.
Yeah, they have some issues.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure Agnes can probably recommend someone.
I mean, valid, because I think the Archangel would also do the same exact damn thing. But still, Simon needs help.
Yeah. Anyways, yes, let's go have a talk with Cassie.
Okay. And do we want to switch over, take a quick break from this and switch over to Agnes?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Agnes, you're going into the basement, correct?
Yes.
Which is the brightest lit and most cheerful basement you've ever been in.
Yeah, Agnes is just like,
Yeah, it looks like a rainbow exploded down there.
Yeah, Agnes is remembering that she is now sensitive to light way more than she used to be because vampire.
Yeah. And you see Ray sitting at a table with a forced smile on her face, doing paper mache, and she's she's smiling like she's having a great time, but you could tell that she hates this and wants to be anywhere else. And she's making like just happy flowers and smiley faces, and she hates this with every fiber of her being. But she's got like a smile on her face.
Welcome to Stepford.
Mm-hmm. Well, no wonder why it's taking Cassie so much power to do this. She's even got you smiling.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah,
So,
smiley face.
Did she just say smiley face?
Yes.
She
Yeah,
just said smiley face.
She just holds
Oh, if that ain't a cry for help.
You know, you could have just told me living the dream, and I would have tried to push you off the roof. Anyways, I'm just gonna stop before I decide to gloat and enjoy the fact that you, of all things, managed to trick the agency into thinking you were dead. Which good job. Really good job, especially for Faye, because, you know, we definitely go through our paces. So why the fuck are you here? And also, what possessed you? Yeah, absolutely, what possessed you to decide to fuck with the entire, universe, as it were?
Oh, you must be asking me about that book.
Yes. Yeah. That book.
Yes. Well, I wanted um to control it. Why not?
Yeah, see, that's the funny thing about the world, hun. If it doesn't want you to control it, it won't let you.
Well, I certainly came pretty close, didn't I?
Yeah, but you had a few major flaws. On top of the fact that the universe itself is completely, like, broken into two, like, absolutely broken. None of that is
Yeah, it
whole.
is. Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
none of that is whole. So, like, you would just be ruling over a piece of reality, and God, that is just such a failure. But I'm not really here
No,
to poke and bear prod you about that one. But yeah, outside of just wanting to rule it, why? Why target Cassie?
because she
Why
has
not
the
any of
power.
the... Yes,
Because not
okay.
why not who?
Well, I was gonna
Why
say,
not?
why not any of the other seasons? Why not any of the other spirits of things representing anything? Why specifically the spirit of spring?
Well, spring is all about a renewal, rebirth. Things
Mm-hmm.
grow,
Yes.
new life is formed. So, I mean, I did kind of help steer things a little bit in autumn and winter, but spring is how I can start this all the way I want.
Yeah. So, were you planning just just to toss this out there, were you planning on taking the place of Spring when you murdered Cassie? 'Cause power vacuum, my dear, power vacuums in all things.
No, I just wanted her to kind of reboot.
Yeah, that's the thing. If she rebooted, she would be a completely different person.
Yeah,
In fact, to the point where you probably couldn't even control her. Did you think of that?
no, there's ways to control her. She says
Mm.
this as she's like being under control.
Ah, ways to control her. Yeah, that kind of backfired on you, seeing as you're and Agnes just like motions to her face, looking like a really bad case of the Joker cartoon. You know, just
You can see her like really trying to fight against this, but she can't. And the thing she's working on is just I don't want to say it breaks, but if she could break it, she would.
well, hey now, don't break your project. She's probably gonna have to make you do another one. Uh, so purely simply put, you just wanted to just take advantage of the situation of the fact that the world itself is broken into who knows how many pieces because the universe book itself was pretty dang broken when we found it in
Yeah, it
your lovely
was.
little abode.
Yeah, it was nice and ripped to shreds.
Yeah, about that. We managed to get it fixed up, obviously. But so the thing is that even with just using spring and renewal, you would have to go after the other seasons to rule at least the most of the majority of the world, and then you'd have to go after all the other aspects to really mold that into yourself. Did you think
Yeah,
that
I
far?
would. Yeah, seasons have all been uh not as powerful as they should be. They're all in the form of people. I just have to track them down. Autumn's a bit of an issue, but I know where spring is. I know where winter is.
See, you're missing one.
The summer,
Hmm.
yeah, summer is looking for summer.
Well, see here now, Ray. While I do appreciate the fact that you were giving it the good old college try, uh, I will have to eloquently put it. Make sure that you don't.
Can you do that with everything else you have to do?
Ma'am, I've just been reconfirmed, and confirmed as as an anomaly, an
Yeah.
entire anomaly for the universe. Probably me and my whole entire family. Who knows? Maybe even the agency at this point. I
Yeah, the agency
can.
is an anomaly.
Of course it is. You joking?
Order's
The
good,
fact that we can
right?
exist in the fact that we can exist in all the countries in the world and run as smoothly as we fucking do, we have to be an eldritch anomaly. But
And there's a lot, I still can't figure you out all the way.
like to keep them guessing.
Yeah, you've been in an agency for a while, longer than you think.
Most likely. Wouldn't be surprised.
You were an agent in a different place.
Yep. Also, apparently, an admin at some point, considering all of these, and I feel like over this entire conversation, Agnes's phone has just been like going
Yeah.
off as well.
Yeah, you're the lead of Earth Relations, aren't you?
Probably. But see, the thing is, the memories I have were from the simple agent, a huge few rungs down the ladder on the pay grade. Ergo, not really thinking that far, and kind of got revamped. Pun intended, into this one after fixing the book as best as we could, despite all of this shit going on. As I said, I just mainly wanted to know why, and also figure out how did you exactly make the agency believe you were dead?
Well, because I mess with timelines.
Oh, I figured, especially with that book in your possession. Well, funny thing is, that book will no longer be in your possession. And as soon as I can figure it out and able, especially since now I'm head of Earth Relations, you, my finely fey friend, are actually going to be receiving that ticket to wherever you and your kind call the afterlife.
So through the gate.
Probably, most likely. At this point, yes.
Yeah, let's go. I don't want to
Not
she's like
not
still doing projects. She doesn't want to be here.
I know
This
you
is
don't want to be here. It's kind of a little funny, kind of tickling my little, just making me laugh a little, because I do want to see you suffer a little. I'm not nice by any means or measure, and terribly sorry about that. Accent thief. So, as I said before, and I'll say it again, you're going to get that one-way ticket to the afterlife. We are going to make sure you do not get your hands on that book again. And tertiarily, we're going to try and see if we can talk to Cassie about releasing the thrall on you, because unfortunately that is weakening Cassie, which ain't going to be useful for our agenda. So, you just sit here tight. You keep on making your pretty little projects, and I'll either see you either again or never. Maybe you can just stay here in this basement and rot. And Agnes will just get up and go back upstairs. Ta-ta,
yes.
Reza.
Yeah, so she's stuck doing paper mache.
She paper mache. Did she have instructions on what project? Was she like doing a giant middle finger salute statue?
No,
She's
she is
trying
doing
to make
happy flowers. Happy
happy
little flowers and happy little
flowers
trees with
and
with
rainbows
actual
and
smiley
trees.
faces.
Yeah. Yeah, this is taking a lot of energy for Cassie to keep up.
Yes. So I feel like all of us are reconvening into the
Yeah.
living room with the sneaks.
Well,
It's
I
kind of a
think
shame.
Petra wanted to
Oh yeah.
get Cassie to drop the
Mhm.
or get Simon to tell Cassie to drop the
I figure that's where all
thing.
three of us could just like all reconvene into the
Okay.
scene was with Simon and Cassie and the snacks and just having the talk we wanted to have with Cassie
Okay,
after.
so Cassie will be in the kitchen, and sorry, Agnes, you wouldn't be hurt, but you'd be uncomfortable because there's so much bright light coming in,
Yeah,
and
it's
it's really
fine.
hot.
Agnes is just like, hey Petra, do you have a spare set of shades? I thought the basement was bad. This is worse. So much worse.
Passes right now.
Petra.
She passes like a very floral set of shades.
Oh, bless you. And Agnes just just straight up puts them on. It's just like minor relief.
Yeah. Let's say that Petra, like one of her hair snakes, is just sipping on the like out from a straw, pouring the fruity drinks.
Adorable.
Yeah, and Cassie is like has her head on the table, and there is like a milkshake beside her that's melting because of how hot it is.
Yeah, it's
I
like
think, I think at the point that's probably the point that Enid comes in, looking guilty.
Fuck did you do? Piss off the sun?
it's Cassie.
Yes,
This is. I feel like
literally
this
yes.
isn't less spring now. It's more summer, unless global warming apparently still exists.
No,
You
I
pissed off
literally
the actual sun.
yes.
Wait, what? Wait, like you actually you pissed up Helios?
I
Wait, is Helios
got
still
into an
there?
altercation with a being calling themselves Sunny, who doesn't have a lot of creativity when it comes to names, evidently.
Yeah,
And is in fact
that was Apollo, I think. Yeah.
a little bitch.
It's just getting warmer. The more you talk.
Okay. How about we refrain from name calling? Because the more you name call, the more not only is Cassie's milkshake unfortunately curdling and therefore would give her a stomach infection if she drank that damn thing. I will probably burst into flames.
Well, to be fair, I did apologize, and then they just kept getting hotter. So at that point, it's no longer on me.
So why? So the sun is in the backyard.
Well, I believe the sun is now okay. Metaphysically, at this point, I'm not exactly sure.
I can go
But
talk
also,
to them.
the sun was guarding a portal. Apparently, I'm gonna make eye contact to the underworld. Hell?
No, there's a literal thing called gate.
Yeah, and
Gates.
they were.
I can go talk to Sunny. Just wait right
Actually,
here.
Cassie, we were hoping to talk to you.
Okay, but it's really hot. You want me
Can
to
we
talk
ask
to
Sunny
Sunny?
to just? You could
Yeah.
probably just ask Sunny physically right here in the kitchen, since Sunny ain't outside. From what it sounds like, from what Enid just said, that Sunny just pop. Just so you could just
But
probably
they
ask Sunny
like
here
when
to
they
turn
get
it
like
down.
this. When they get like this, I'll be right back. I'm at home. I'm
Neat.
safe. Nothing will hurt me. And
Gonna
Cassie
follow.
will get up and go out to the tree where Sunny was hanging out and just kind of put her hand on the tree. And you can tell this is also taking energy, but it does cool down to like a normal spring temperature.
Try, probably tries to like sneak a glance from the backyard window. Yes,
And
but
then
there's like,
okay, sorry.
why is there a tree? Is that a persimmon tree?
Orange now. Though it does have a strange magical signature.
You know what? It looks like a persimmon tree, but there's oranges growing. Because Cassie wanted oranges.
There's like, I feel like there's like several different religions, theology just crisscrossing here.
Yeah. But after the sun calms down, she does come back inside with the fruit in her hand. Because she wants fruit.
Thank you, Cassie. I apologize for necessitating that. But I think we need to talk to you.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yes, yes, Simon has some things to say.
Yes, and she's like peeling the fruit as she talks as Simon does. He just asks her if he can go back home, and she's tired, and she just says yes.
And can you also please release Ray?
Actually, I have the perfect solution to Ray. Your back gate there.
I like this plan.
So, see, the thing is, Raysa really should be dead. And also, Raysa, or Ray, the fantastic fae we have in the basement, is partially the reason why a lot of the shit is the way shit is, because she wanted to control the world. Hence why Cassie is, while in a different state of power, weak. She was trying to capsulate on that and try to get Cassie killed. So while Cassie was translating into a newer state, she could ergo harness and control Cassie at that point. She's also tried, not tried yet, but has gotten her thumb on the whereabouts of Winter, and was still trying to figure out autumn and summer. So I don't.
Wait, wasn't there a movie about this?
Probably. I don't know.
Something about killing immortals.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that later. I'll need to get back to the church soon.
Either way, the best way to deal with immortals is to send them straight into there. Because no matter what it translates amongst any theologies, the beyond is the beyond is the beyond, aka they will not really exist. Because, and that's the way Ray actually sort of tricked the agency into thinking she was dead, because she futzed around with timelines. So now that we have the book in possession, she can't do that, and she really wants to leave, and she really wants to leave.
She
also,
did.
Cassie.
She had her fun again, I suppose.
Okay, question.
Mm-hmm. Cassie?
Cassie is peeling this fruit. Are you going to let her eat it?
No.
Agnes immediately just smacks it out of her hand. That ain't no pomegranate, honey. Or persimmon, but doesn't matter. You grew that off of an underworld tree.
It's an orange.
That too.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, but you grew that off of an underworld tree. Do you understand? Do you know? You remember the legend of Persephone, right? The myth of Persephone.
No.
Honey, she tied herself to.
Not being subtle, Agent Wolf.
What I'm trying to say, it doesn't need subtlety at this point. Persephone tied herself to the underworld by eating the fruit of the underworld. It is very much the same thing with fruit from food and drink from Fae land. You don't drink food and drink offered by the Fae in the realm of the Fae because it will chain you there. It's why you don't eat food and drink of the underworld of the spirits because it'll chain you to them.
That is true. This could be a subtle attempt by our opposing forces to.
I don't think. I mean, the gate is a really nice gate. I gotta, when
Which is
you look
nice.
Also,
outside, you can
I don't think
see.
Persephone would like people intruding on her territory, dead or alive.
When you look outside, you do see another hellhound out there, and Cassie's just like, "Yeah, that's my pet."
Cassie.
Simon,
Yeah.
do I have a hellhound?
No, that came out of the gate.
No, that's because
Cassie, that is quite literally from hell.
But
Well-
he's so cute.
Yes, understandable. Hellhounds, kind of adorable, especially, like Kerberos. Secondarily, remember, Cassie is the embodiment of spring, so ergo any spring gods and or goddesses would be trying to connect with her, or their theologies at that point, because she's the only thing left right now of them. So, hence why scary dog to us, not so scary dog to her, is in the yard, and hence why there was a persimmon tree trying to grow in her frickin' yard that she turned into an orange so she could eat it.
Yeah,
Yes, we're all caught up.
Please don't eat the.
Please don't eat the orange. Get an orange from the front yard. Get an orange from an actual orange tree that literally grows in your yard, not from the persimmon tree that you turned to make oranges.
I will bring you some from my house.
Yes, actually, just get some fruit, past that's beyond the area, the space guarded by your spouse, your archangel friend, partner.
Well, okay. So you need to roll manipulate someone to get her to stop from eating this.
I said Agnes slapped it out of her hands. If that helps. She will just me.
But you also
and now it's on the floor, so you can't eat it.
Oh,
and
that's a 6 on me. So I think that's experience.
So 7 with +1.
Can I help as well by bringing out my garlic bread?
9. I rolled a 9 total.
So is that with the +1?
So I have a -1, so that makes it a flat.
Okay. Okay,
so I rolled 9 on the dice. Sorry. Oh, you brought out the garlic bread, right?
I brought out the garlic bread. Why don't you hide this instead?
That's a completely different flavor palette.
Okay, so I was trying to see what happened if we made Simon eat this, but it's delicious anyway.
I feel like Simon would be okay. Because Simon sired me. And then Agnes will turn to Simon and just, yeah, hi, I came out of your basement. Well, Petra's basement.
You have special circumstances.
I know I have special circumstances, but Simon technically is my sire, so...
Yeah, you were in the... Because you wouldn't wake up.
Anyway, Simon, you can go. Please eat this. Just let me see what happens.
Don't forget to ask the tunnels nicely to let you go home.
What did you get for getting him to eat the bread, Kaylee?
Oh, that'll be a help.
No, that's a manipulate someone roll.
Damn it.
And it's not a +1 because you're... Okay, he's not going to eat the bread, but he will leave.
But does he leave with the bread?
No.
Aw, he doesn't take it as a gift. Silly man.
No, he just leaves. And what did you get for stopping Cassie? You said a 9 on the dice?
I got a 9. I don't know what Petra got.
I got a 7.
Okay, so she's going to she's not going to eat it, but you have to do something for her. Okay, so I need you to if I can't eat this, then I'm going to need something because I'm really tired and I don't feel great.
Do you know why you are so tired, my darling?
No.
Agnes will just take a bowl of blueberry